It's Sonic Temple live from the Rabid Customs Artist Lounge, powered by #1 Ricart with 99.7 The Blitz.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
This is a great way to start the first day of Sonic Temple Art and Music Fest. How are you guys doing?
We're good. We're good.
We are broadcasting from the Rabid Customs Artist Lounge, powered by Ricart. I got to remember that. It's our first interview of the entire weekend with my guys from Bad Wolves. How are y'all doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's a full moon. Just kidding. It's the middle of the day.
So we were just talking about when you woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Because it's really now only 12. When did you wake up today?
I got up 2 hours ago.
You did? I got up like an hour ago.
Me too. I got up so not long ago. I haven't had coffee, so I'm a little,
They might have coffee over there.
Where's
what
the
time
coffee?
did you wake up?
10:30.
10. So you were kind of early-ish.
I got some leftover eggs
Me too.
and went and said hi to some friends, and that's it.
I thought I smelled sulfur, but I
so
wasn't.
lucky.
Yeah, it could be me.
Yeah.
I ate a whole plate of eggs.
So last time we saw you guys, first of all, introduce yourself to the audience.
Oh, hi. I'm Tommy.
I'm Doc, a lead guitar player.
I'm John Berklin. I play drums.
And I'm Ronni.
And
with
we're
Blitz.
Bad Wolves.
Ronnie.
Ronnie's in the band now.
I'm totally an extra member now.
Can you play the triangle?
I can play the chamborine. Oh, hold on, wait.
Ronnie's track 12 on load?
Is that what it is?
I think it's track
Totally
12.
do the harmonica.
What? That's the smallest harmonica.
Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
That's the world's smallest harmonica.
Yes, I need that.
All right.
So last time we saw you guys, you were actually in Columbus doing our Blitz back room. You had Diamante with us and all that stuff. You performed a few songs. Hear Me Now was that song. Of course, you covered Zombie from the Cranberries. And now, Remember When? We discussed that back when you were here before. Talk about that song, kind of, and sort of what it meant to you when you guys were putting it together, because it's kind of personal to you, right, Tommy?
Yeah, well, I mean, we started, I wasn't actually sure about the content and putting it into a song and kind of having it put out there. And you know, as a lot of people obviously know, the story is a narrative of something, you know, my twin brother almost killed me in 2010. And he suffers from mental health issues and severe drug addiction. And it was something that, you know, Doc was around for, and like I'd, you know, known these guys for a long time, and they were really encouraging about telling a true story and opening that part of myself up into the song and putting it on the record. So they made it a little bit easier, and then I think that having it go out there into the world, the feedback that we're all receiving from it, how it's helped people, and it's a lot of people saying kind of like, I went through this too, or I went through something similar. I thought that my family was the only family like this. So it's been kind of a really healing experience, and we have a really special relationship with our fans as a result of kind of being open and talking about these kind of things that we've all gone through. Everyone in the band has had relationships or been in situations and where you're dealing with someone who is suffering or sick or is dealing with mental health issues or alcoholism or drug addiction. And so we just said, hey, this is something that we experienced and something that I lived through, and so we talked about it, and it's been a really positive thing.
Do you find, like, through the music industry now, I mean, now that we're finding so many of our musician friends and family and our peers dying from drug issues, you know, most recently we lost, you know, from depression, we lost Keith Flint from The Prodigy, of course, you know, Scott Weiland and Chris Cornell. Tomorrow marks the 2-year anniversary of that. So drug addiction and issues like that really run rampant through the music industry. Do you find that your peers in the music industry have kind of embraced that song and kind of talked to you about it a little bit too?
I think it runs rampant everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I know. We just toured with 3 Days Grace, and I was talking to the guitar player Barry Stock, and one of the things he said about touring with us is that he loved the message, because Tommy on stage, you know, he talks a lot about these issues and tries to kind of put that out there and make it very inclusive to understand that this is normal, and that, you know, I think when you see these patterns, it's that all this stuff, you know, being in a big band, being famous, that doesn't solve your problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so it's like you still have all your stuff, your crap that you have to deal with no matter what, you know. So
Do you find that it's intensified when you're on the road, or?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I definitely think that it might seem more like addiction to alcoholism affects musicians, but the reality is that that's the percentage of people affected in the public eye. And so, you know, I'm tomorrow I'll be 10 years sober, and I've spent the past 10 years of my life working in recovery, and it's just it's rampant. It's an issue. So, you know, we feel like it needed to be addressed. So that's what we did.
You guys, with the cover of Zombie, I heard you were rumoring to be looking for a new song to cover. You've already started working on a new album, and it's kind of close. Is that right?
That's a JB question.
Yeah, JB, talk to me, sir.
I think, to be honest, I think our social media guy just made a post to get some traffic going on. We were definitely not looking to our fans to pick a song for us to cover, and we're not looking to really follow in the footsteps of Zombie and to like do another cover to kind of like cement ourselves in the cover land. No, we're kind of more focusing on originals. We have a whole new record written, but I think there will be a cover on the new record.
It's a coin toss.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But yeah, like I said,
come on, we're pals. I'm in the band. Can you give me a hint?
No.
You're gonna have to wait until it comes out.
Don't make me wait.
In general, because Zombie was so successful, I think we would all agree that we're gonna focus in on trying to like, you know, stand on our own songwriting, you know.
Well, and that's strong enough, so I'm kind of anxious to hear the originals too. And you know, that song too obviously was very special in how it all came about. So you could never ever do anything to like top that. You just can't. It was very special. Talk a little bit about things like, I don't know, do you really think Ozzy Osbourne snorted ants? Did you see Motley Crue, The Dirt?
I didn't see The Dirt yet. Did you guys see it yet?
I did. And I read the book.
And I read the book
and the
too.
book, which was cool because they did it in sections based on each band member's memory.
Well, I'll say this: if usually life is more off script than things you can make up, and so just by virtue of that, you know, it's probably true, because I think that's takes a certain level of creativity to make up something like that. And I guess with Ozzy, even if you did, you would kind of almost anything you say you'd probably believe, right?
Absolutely. And Jakey Lee was commenting, he said, Ozzy never did that. Well, I ran into Zach Wilde last night, and he hadn't heard anything about it, but he said, I wouldn't put it past him. So it's still up in the air until we ask Ozzy, which he's on the way to recovery, by the way, too.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have you guys pick a number between 1 and 35.
16. Yeah.
Okay, 16. What's your favorite kind of cookie or ice cream?
Cookie dough ice cream.
I like the answer. I was going to say, because it's right there.
Because it's the same.
Doc, number 1 through 35.
The different number.
Yeah.
27.
All right, hold on. I had to write all these down. Okay. Favorite and least favorite pizza topping. You guys are like all on the food shit.
Favorite pizza topping, probably sausage. Least favorite, probably like jalapenos.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say anchovies.
Yeah, but
I thought you were gonna say pineapple.
here's the thing: I've never had anchovies on a pizza, so I don't know. I can't rate something I haven't had.
I worked at 2 pizza shops.
It
One was
tastes
a
like
chain, one was...
pennies.
You know what it tastes like to me? The end of a burnt match. Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with anchovies is, why is it only? It's not like people just sitting around eating anchovies. Why are we all of a sudden a pizza shows up and we're like, we need this thing that we never eat?
I don't know.
It makes no sense to me.
It was made popular by the Ninja Turtles in 1987.
I'm saying there's all kinds of fish you can put in there. Put some fish sticks on there. You know what I'm saying? Put some tuna on there.
Fish stick
They're putting
pizza.
chicken on the
Put some-
damn thing.
Put
Why
some
not?
shrimp on there. Put some fish we consume. Scallops.
Yes.
I think you should
Scallops.
open up
Scallops
Doc,
are so
Doc
good.
Coyle's Pizza Shop. Doc and Co.
Listen, John's the pizza guy, all right? He knows what's up.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks on a pizza. All right, John, pick a number. 1 through 35.
2.
2. Okay, cool. What song, album, band are you listening to on repeat?
Song Night Call by Kavinsky.
What?
What song, album?
It's Kaminsky.
I thought you said... Yeah, I go,
Right?
wait, who? What?
A song called Night Call
Night
by
Call.
a band called Kavinsky. The album's
Kavinsky.
called Outrun.
Outrun.
Yeah.
And when did you come across this?
A friend of mine named Maddie told me about it about 3 months ago.
It was in a movie called Drive.
Yeah.
So if you watch the movie Drive, it's like
Yes! Right on. All right, so one last question. I'll let you guys go. Bad Wolves, Rocking it, Sonic Temple Art and Music Fest, live from the Rabid Customs Artist Lounge, powered by Ricart. I gotta plug that stuff. ZZ is our new photographer, by the way. Isn't
Hi.
she beautiful?
Hi, Zay.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Zay.
Hello.
You look so good. Okay, girl.
All right, last question for each of you. Same question. What song have you heard that you went, man, I wish I wrote that? Tommy?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I don't know.
One that comes right to your mind first.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears.
Good one. All right.
I would say
Don?
When Darkness Falls by Killswitch Engage.
Great song. Man, Adam D, baby. Okay, and?
I'm gonna go with the Fletch theme song by Harold Faltermeyer. That's a real good one. I like that.
I love the
Fletch
movie.
Lives.
Fletch?
Not Fletch Lives, just Fletch.
Just
The first
Fletch, the
one?
original.
By the way, the movie doesn't hold up.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the song.
Just saying. But you know what? The song is in the movie all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Anytime he's snooping around.
Is that like?
I actually wish
ooh,
I
you
wrote
used the
Baby Shark. Do you know how many copies of Baby Shark has been sold and streamed?
Cajillions. And have you seen the?
400 million.
Have you seen the metal version of
I'm
it?
just kidding. No, I haven't. They beat us to it though.
Search the metal version of Baby
I've
Shark.
heard
It's
it.
hilarious. So, are you using the whole fist there, Doc? Oh my God, what a great movie, Fletch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, me?
I jumped.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jumped right back
right,
on
with
Fletch.
Doc. Yeah,
I know, I was like,
thinking Moon.
what?
River.
Yeah, you caught us all. Yeah, Moon River.
Is this a fisting reference? No, guys.
Yeah, I had no idea where you were going with that. I was like, what?
Christ, boys, what are we talking about?
She threw
here?
a deep cut Fletch reference.
I went right back to the Fletch
Yeah.
because I got the squirrel syndrome going on.
Doctor.
Alright.
Doctor.
All right, so hey, make sure you guys check out Bad Wolves when you head down to Sonic Temple Art and Music Fest. They're on stage today. You guys, I'm so glad I had a chance to kick off the weekend with you because I was really looking forward
Thanks.
to it.
Thank you.
We're glad to be here. It's a party.
Bad Wolves, if you don't have Disobey yet, their latest album, make sure you get it because you're way behind the times. But the new one's coming out approximately when?
We're not sure yet. Maybe fourth quarter.
We're
Maybe next
talking
year.
about the fall, maybe early next year.
All right, go into the fall with Bad Wolves and your rock station 99.7 The Blitz.
Oh.